Hi everyone, welcome to Live in Japan. In this show, I'm gonna interview people from different countries who are living in Japan. I'm gonna ask them many questions like what it's like to be living in Japan as a non-Japanese people. Alright, let's get started. Today's our guest is a model from LA and now working in Japan. Please welcome Jeremy Neal.
Hi. Shota.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Before I ask you many questions, can you introduce yourself really quick?
Sure, absolutely. My name's Jeremy Neal. I've lived in Japan for 2 months and I'm from Miami, Florida.
How do you like so far here in Japan?
I like it now because it's warmer. February was so cold in Japan, but it's amazing. The people, all of my Japanese friends are very nice, kind, polite.
Was it so hard to get used to living in Japan?
So certain things were really hard, like working many hours through the week and the cold. But the one thing I really love is no driving. So I love taking trips out to Kyoto and Kobe. And we went to Arashiyama last week and we just take the subway and it's really easy.
What do you do in Japan?
I'm an English teacher and I also bartend and I'm modeling as well.
What did you do in the United States?
Before Japan, I lived in Los Angeles, West Hollywood, and I worked at a Mexican restaurant and I modeled part-time.
Why did you come to Japan?
I came to Japan because I wanted to visit many temples, but really I wanted to camp around Mount Fuji, like overnight camping, but not in the winter, in the summer, to get tent and just experience the nature. To go experience the nature, but also the people. And I wanted to learn Japanese. Learning languages is my hobby. I know Spanish and English, German, and now I'm learning Japanese. I think it is good to learn new languages. It helps you grow as a person.
What do you think? What is the big difference between United States and Japan?
Huge difference. Japan is like very dense city, very large city, but the atmosphere, the people, they are more happy. And in America, I sense this bad energy. Not everywhere, but with many people. In Japan, I have sensed only kindness and respect. That is one thing I value in this culture.
What is your future goal?
My future goal is to have a family and in Japan at least to live in the moment and make every trip I make into something very special and to see everything that Japan has to offer.
Do you think Japan is a good country to achieve your goal?
Yes, Japan has many challenges because it is different in certain ways from the United States. This takes me outside of my comfort and forces me to grow into a new person and to look at the world in the Japanese way.
I've heard that you have many hobbies. Can you tell us more about it?
In Japan, I just got a skateboard, so I go skating near the Dotonbori River to meet friends. My other hobby is parkour, which is flips, front flips and back flips, and running through the city, jumping over objects. You can do parkour anywhere. Right now, I think only skateboarding and parkour because they are sports that lead me through the city. And then I see all the hidden places in Osaka.
Do you have any favorite place or favorite food in Japan?
Oh, my favorite food is okonomiyaki. I tried okonomiyaki at the first restaurant I went to in Tsutenkaku area, and it was amazing. It was my favorite, so I tried that. I love udon, yakisoba, the noodles. They're very good. My favorite place to go right now is up and down Dotonbori in Osaka City, but I also enjoy trips out to Kyoto because I like going hiking in the nature.
What do you think about Japanese people?
I love Japanese people. I work with a Japanese staff. They have been very helpful to me, even though there is a small language barrier. Many Japanese people speak a little English, and they really try and communicate. They don't cut me out or leave me by myself. They always bring me in. They are always trying to teach me, and I'm always trying to learn.
Any struggle?
Yes, and when you're in a new foreign country, especially Japan, when I am walking around and it is all Japanese, sometimes I feel like I'm alone, but every now and then I hear a word that I recognize. I think, no, I'm learning. And with people in person, there's been no problems. Everyone was very helpful. And if I need something or need help, they always try to make me feel comfortable. Sometimes, when I'm at the gym or I'm in onsen, I get weird looks from people. They will stare at me and I just know that it's not normal. So in respect, I try and cover my tattoo when I am working out or whether I am in the onsen, and it helps everyone feel comfortable in the same space. But no one comes up to me with a problem or says, no, you cannot be here. That has not happened. Only the looking and staring.
Do you have any advice to people who watching this video?
If you have a pet, make sure you do your research before bringing that pet to Japan because it is a long struggle. Many apartments make it difficult to live there.
Well, thank you so much for coming.
Thank you so
It was
much.
nice talking with you.
You too.